Hello everybody, this is Nuzcraft and welcome back to Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Today we're going to start by eating the classic meal of burahia wheat and mixed beans. Looks delicious. We'll chomp it up. What a well-rounded flavor. We got a stamina increase. Good job, Remy. Thank you so much. I didn't really want to talk to you. Thank you so much. Crystal, you're doing a wonderful job. We're going to see you out in a quest. Alrighty. So today, iron pickaxe, bug net. Do we have anything in here that we want to take out? Seeing these items, I don't really like how they look. I might mess with the texture resolution after this. See if we can't get that fixed up so that it doesn't look quite so rounded. Oops, wrong button. I'm already messing up my inputs. Okay, so today we are going to be taking on our last quest of the Village 1-Star, which is this Sinking Feeling quest. We need to deliver 3 popo tongues from the frightened youth. As usual, I went into the mountains on my hunt for popos. However, today they were frightened and fled to the summit. Something must be up there. Please get the popo tongues for me. This is... I don't want to say it's a notorious quest, because it really isn't. It's just... It's how they like to introduce monsters into the game sometimes. Let's see if there's anything here that we want to buy. Can we buy to box? This is a really good price for pickaxes. I don't want 57 of them, I just want like 30. Let's just grab like 10 bug nuts. Okay, we just used a bunch of money. That's okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how these items look in the box, so we might try and lower our texture resolutions just a smidge. Stuff kind of looks okay elsewhere. It's just like it looks really soft and rounded. Alright, so we need some popo tongues, and in order to get there, we need to go to the summit. You might notice that I am using a different sword today. We are in the ore line. Detail, this is the Buster Sword Plus, which I don't remember if it has the same amount of attack as the bone sword that we were using, but it definitely has a lot more yellow sharpness. And with the way things are going, having more yellow sharpness is a big deal. And so, like usual, we are going to be doing a whole bunch of mining. Let's talk to this guy before we gather ice crystals. Mega pickaxe. Yes, please. Red seeds. Red seeds we can plant at the farm, and they will sprout like random stuff. This dude gave me like a bunch of stuff. Gave me a mega pickaxe, a huskberry, a red seed, and a shock trap. That's kind of impressive. We'll come grab some honey. I'm still trying to get used to the controls here. Because the camera was made for a PSP and not a full-blown controller, it's not as responsive when you're doing other things, like when you're moving, as it could be, and I think that's because it wasn't originally designed to really be used while you're moving so much. They kind of planned around you using the target cam. Which actually in this game it isn't really a target cam, it's just a center cam. A center cam, very similar to Monster Hunter 1. So like whatever direction you're facing, you can push the L button and it'll center behind you. In the iOS version, they did give this game a lock-on feature that was not present in the PSP version. And I think that was done specifically to help iOS players because those controls are not quite as easy to use. You wanna mine forever? You wanna mine forever? I don't think I have any paintballs. I do have a paintball. Okay. Perfect. We are gonna need this. Because we're gonna be meeting a brand new monster. I don't know if we meet it in this area or if we meet it in the next one. But here we see the Popos continuing to run up the mountain. And there's why. The Tigrex. This is the fearsome monster that knocked us off the building, knocked us off the mountain before. It is very big and very fast. Get it, Crystal. We're going to try running away from it. Up the mountain. I think in this quest it is coded such that you can't actually kill it. But if you were really skilled and you wanted to try, you could like cut the tail. Fella. We want to keep them from leaving, so we're just going to go take them out. I am not skilled enough to take on a Tigrex. Hey, are you going to come at me? That charge failed. Get it, Crystal. Perfect. And so the reason why I threw some paint on the monster is now on that minimap, the monster shows as that pink dot, and I can kind of see where it is. So we want to avoid Area 6 if we can. And it's also possible that Tigrex will move, and if it comes into Area 8, we'll get a little bit of a warning. This is good. We got all of our Popo tongues. Let's go up here and see if we can't get a Kezu whelp as well. That was me pushing the wrong button. It shouldn't be as difficult as it is for someone like me who plays both PlayStation and the Switch. Because the Switch, like A and B buttons, are configured similar to how we're gonna use the Mega Pickaxe. Similar to how the circle and X buttons are configured for like a Japanese game. Okay, let's go ahead and exchange. We'll exchange the rations. Yes. Decayed dragon scale, that is pretty good. We'll go ahead and get rid of these mini whetstones. Perfect. Alright. So, that Kezu whelp is biting us. We're gonna just go ahead and go straight through 7. We're gonna see if we can get past this Tigrex without getting killed. These Popo are just like chilling. Yes, buddy, we got away. I want to kill this Bullfango if I can. Good job, Crystal. And then I smack you with my sword. In exchange for the map. Bullfango pelts are good. Alright, so now it's a race against time. I guess it's a race against honey? No, we're gonna skip it. It's a race against time. Can we get through area 1 before our health drops to 0? I'm gonna go ahead and get first aid meds ready to go, just in case. I think we're gonna make it though. There we go. So, the extra Popo Tongue gave us 45 Zenny, Mountain Herbs were 50 Zenny apiece, Goldstone pieces are 200, the Kezu whelp is worth $400, so that's pretty good. And then the Decayed Dragon Scale is worth 250. And so that's good. That gives us a bunch of Poke Points and a bunch of money, which is something that we need. We'll take our reward, root bones, such. Oops. I don't know if you saw that flash, but I got a little pop-up on my machine that I had to deal with. Right, Sinking Feeling. We saw our first Tigrex, the Tyrant Tigrex. We'll go ahead and save. And now we'll just do a little bit of chatting. Oh, I'm good. I don't need one of these. What about you? Renovate. We have 1,000 points, which means we can get a mushroom tree. Perfect, perfect. We're gonna go in there soon. We're gonna start by talking to the elder here. Well, it looks like you've been trying your very hardest, indeed. By the way, have you ever heard of a geodrome? Up in the snowy mountains, there is a species of monster called a geoprey. Actually, the guild likes to call them white velociprey. The leader of the pack of geoprey is called the geodrome. I was hoping that you would get rid of it for me. And don't just think of it as an oversized geoprey, because it is not. If you get hit with one of its ice shots, your body will be frozen stiff. Also, if it feels threatened, it will run off to a different part of the field to recover. You can try to use brute force, but if that proves too hard, try using a flash bomb or a shock trap to stop the geodrome's movements. This village has had enough of that geodrome, and it's a perfect opponent for you. Please finally rid us of that scourge. So that is going to be our urgent quest. So upon clearing our 1-star quests or clearing specific quests within our 1-star section, we're going to get this urgent quest called the Carnivorous Leader to take on the Geodrome. We are not going to do this today. We are going to save this for a different episode. But it should be a lot of fun. For the rest of this episode, we're just going to go take a look at the farm and do a little bit of planting and a little bit of fishing and gathering some mushrooms because we have a mushroom tree now. And then we're going to call it good. Probably going to keep planting a bunch of power seeds. We might plant the red seed just for fun. So we got some blue mushrooms and some toadstools. Very good. We'll do a little bit of mining. One of the actually really nice things that I'm just realizing is in the iOS version, the button for like talking to the cats in here and the button for doing the thing, like harvesting the crops. Look at all these power seeds. And things like harvesting the crops. It was all the same button on the iOS version, and so I was constantly talking to the cats when I wanted to do something else. That's like super annoying. But here, in the actual PSP version, there are different buttons. There's square for one and circle for the other one. And so there's way less chance for me to mess it up. Right. Alright, let's go ahead and plant the red seed, and then we'll keep planting power seeds. And we're not going to do any dung right now. We do have some worms. But we're not going to do anything yet. We're going to try and gather some dung here. I like to try like 3 times. I don't know if there's like a sweet spot or something. Just, it works occasionally. Grab some fishies. The fishing feels a lot easier on this version than it did on my phone. And I don't know if that's because of the controls or just because I can see the fish a little bit better due to the graphics differences. Alright, that is everything. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Next time we're going to take down that Geodrome, and if we have some extra time, we might take on a 2-star quest. We'll just kind of see how things go. So we'll see you again next time.